Awesome. Okay, so let's start off. Doug and Monica, you're in your new home, but I want to go all the way back, and I want to hear what caused you to change your mind to even think about buying a home. Why did you get to that point? What was the mental process? Why did you decide to buy a house of your own?
Well, we've been wanting to buy a house, but we were trying to save more money. But what kind of pushed us to do it as quick as we did was because of having issues with the neighbors arguing with us about our dogs.
Okay. Whoops, I lost you.
Just click stop my video.
No, start my video.
I got you. Okay, so the neighbor didn't like your dogs. So you wanted to buy your own with a big yard? Is that kind of the deal or what?
Yeah, we wanted
Yes, and then
a place that like we can, build something for like our dogs and like not have an issue because it's like our house and we won't have any problems with the landlord saying anything because it's our property and we can have whatever we want like on our property.
Right. And so you decided, okay, we need to find a house. We need to find a house quickly. We get the dogs. We're done with these neighbors. And so, what did you? So what did you do to actually start? You're ready. What did you do to start the process?
we called Steve, and then Steve got us in contact with you.
Okay. All right. So that's simple enough. So you had a friend, you had an associate that was already in the business and went with that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you got in contact with me, and I sent over an app. And how'd that app work out?
I like the app. It
Yeah.
has a lot of good information on there of houses, a lot of pictures, a lot of information regarding the house.
I liked it too, the fact that like we could send each other messages
Yeah, that was cool.
through the app and say like, oh, this is the house that I liked, or we could send you the address like, oh, we're kind of interested in this house.
Lost you again.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the internet or
Yeah, that's okay. I have a big D in the middle of my screen, but I can still hear you. Yeah, I really like the app too because then you could send me the property that you're interested in, and so there wasn't a oh here's the address, here's the this, so it was much easier for us to communicate for sure. I appreciated that. So
yeah, that's what was great about
yeah, so okay, so you identified some properties.
being able to like put in what we wanted and then being able to send it to each other or send it to you.
Yeah.
You can let us know like, okay, before we even get more involved in it, then you can just
Yeah, you can look at it, right, and have the true facts of it, not like you were looking it up on Zillow or something, which may not have the true facts. So now we looked at a lot of properties. Was it helpful to look at a lot of properties, or you think you could have narrowed that search down a little better?
No, I think the amount of properties that we looked at, part of me feels like maybe we should have looked more. But I mean, I think you should look at more a bunch of different properties rather than just trying to look at a few. Because,
Yeah.
like for instance, look how many we looked at, and then we already had our mindset for this place, not really paying attention to small little details that needed to be fixed.
Right.
But it's not. It's all little things that need to be fixed. It's nothing big. So I think people that are going to buy a house should take time to look and don't rush into it.
yeah, it was way better looking at more houses just because I seen a lot more stuff where I was like, oh, that's something I don't want. That's something that I really want, but I really don't want to do this. So that was like really good about it.
Right. That's a talking about the little stuff and some things that you didn't see. So that's a great question. So walking through this house, we walked through it once, and then of course the final walkthrough, walked through again, didn't really note anything else. but then they get moved out, you start moving in. So you had the big eyes. You're the guy that looks at the possible stain in the ceiling for, water leaks and the roof and this. You look at that stuff. And so
Yeah.
what, how do you phrase that? So would you have looked differently or more intently? Did you look
What was
correct?
the last, what was the last thing you just said?
Yeah,
Sorry.
so no. So would you have looked differently while walking through this house? Would you have, instead of just seeing the whole picture, would you have really narrowed down and said, yeah, those cabinets are going to take a lot of work? Or, I mean,
Yeah,
would you have looked
like yes, narrow it down to, all the light switches, all the plugs,
Yeah.
all the molding around the doors, minor details that you don't really pay attention to when you're just walking through the house. But then when you actually move in and you're trying to paint the house, you're trying to fix things up, you start noticing a lot of things.
I think for us, it was
Yeah.
kind of the fact that there were people here. And
A
so,
little uncomfortable to kind of really look while they were here. Kind of feels like they're looking over your shoulder, make you a little bit nervous in a way.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you're trying to like focus on, even though there are people there, like you should try to look more, like check like if you're looking for dogs, check the fencing, make sure like wiggle it, or make sure that there's, that you have like a paper and you're writing stuff down that you feel that might be big issues or little issues later, and just kind of jotting those things down too. Be great, but
Yeah.
And check the showers and make sure you get hot water out of all your showers because we have a shower that will not get hot water and I got to figure it out now.
yeah.
Hmm.
Everything gets hot water except for the front shower. And the only thing that I thought of is
Long time?
excuse me,
You've let it run for a long time?
I let it run for like a good 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That I can think of is a lot of the newer like faucets have it's called some kind of safety feature for the hot water, and if it's too high, you won't get hot water.
Yeah.
I just got to pull it out and see what's going on.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, good insights. And so I guess, one of the final questions would be, happy you made the move? Are you happy with your purchase?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're happy.
Yeah. Like
I
even with,
wasn't happy the day we got the keys, looking
yeah,
at how the yard looked, but once we moved, started painting everything, we had we cleaned a quarter of the yard already, and I
good.
feel it's a lot of stress that has been lifted off my shoulders, so I don't feel kind of like, "Ugh, why did I do this?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
I think it was very overwhelming the first couple of days.
I'll bet. I'll
We
bet.
feel like the house has, we always say like it has good bones. So like there's a lot of little things that we could fix, but it's more like we're fixing it to make it ours.
Yeah.
But like the bones, like the structure and everything like that is really good. And we really like that we have so much more space and it's ours and we can do what we want with it.
Customized, right?
Yeah. I don't feel bad about putting money into the house now, knowing, see, before when we were renting, I didn't want to put money into the house. I'm not going to get anything out of it.
Yeah.
At least, and then like this way, I feel before I'd go to work, I'd come home, I wouldn't really do too much. But now, like, I have so many projects to do. I have more motivation to still come home and want to do other things rather than I'm just going to take a shower and lay down and watch TV.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah. Awesome.
Stop once we got the keys.
Yeah.
It's either work at my job or it's work at the house.
Yeah. I know the friends.
Uh,
But it's
But
okay.
it's nice because then we know that like this is our space and like we're making it how we want it.
Right. Yeah, for sure. All right. And all in all, final number, how much did it cost to get into this house and actually write a check your money?
Out of pocket, I don't want to say between deposit and all inspections,
Yeah, everything.
I
Or
between 3 and 4,000.
Yeah.
Maybe 3,500 to 4,000 out of pocket.
Awesome, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way
Awesome.
less than we thought it was gonna be.
I thought we were gonna probably have to have like
10,000.
20 to 30,000 down.
Right. Right. No, awesome. Happy for you guys. All right. I won't take any more of your time. It's Saturday, and I appreciate you making the time. And congratulations. Very happy for you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you for
much.
everything you've helped us with and stuff.
Yeah.
Happy.
We'll send you pictures of little things we've done already.
Yeah.
I want to see the floor.
I haven't done anything with the floor yet.
Yeah. When you finish it, though, I want to see that. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
The with the polish or the epoxy part of it?
Epoxy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be a little while, but I'll send pictures.
Yeah, the room that we're gonna turn into like the game room, we're gonna rip out all that carpet in there and polish the concrete in there. So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, for sure. Good. All right. Thank you.
Thank
No
you.
problem. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye.